Good morning from Jerusalem. I'm leaving the old city of Jerusalem and entering to Mount Zion. But in front of you, you can see a nice billboard who said, "Welcome to the festival of King David." They're adding the word Messiah on Mount Zion. And that video will take you to the Pentecost room, and the meaning of the video, the aim of the video will be the connection between King David, Pentecost, and the holiday of Shavuot, which starting tonight. Every holiday in Judaism starting at nighttime, because at nighttime it's a different day. Just to show you some things that are connected to our tour, but it's still here. You can see the bullets themselves, not the bullet holes, right here. That used to be the border between Israel and Jordan until 1967. I'm in Jordan. They occupied future Muslim Palestine in 1948, and they are already in Israel. Then let's start with the meaning of the word Shavuot and the meaning of the word Pentecost. It's the same meaning. 7 weeks, Shavuot. Weeks in Hebrew, Pentecost, 7 weeks. 7 weeks from Passover to Pentecost, to Shavuot. 7 weeks from Easter, which is in Passover, to Pentecost. Surprising. There are a lot of connections between Judaism and Christianity. Christianity went out of Judaism. You can say that it's the new Judaism. You can say that it's a different religion. It's not so important right now, but the meaning is important. Now, Shavuot is one of the 3 Jewish festivals. The first one is Passover, which Christians know it as Easter. The second one is Shavuot. The third one is Sukkot. Those 3 are mentioned in the New Testament. Wow, what's that? What's happening here? It looks like a decoration for something, might be for Shavuot, but they actually took our sit here. Another billboard that actually tells you that this is something special. At the end of the video, I will enter to the to the tomb of King David as well, and I'm blessing my dear friend Betty with a Benedictine cross, and then 3 holidays, every Jew must be in the city. This is the time to go to the temple to pray. The time of the temple, the high priest used to pray for the Jews. That's why Jesus was here in Easter. He didn't visit Easter, he visited Passover. And that's why the disciples, after the ascension, didn't go back to the Galilee area because they had to be here anyhow for the second Jewish festival. The only difference is that Jesus told them to go to the same room. And the same room is the room of the Last Supper. I don't like to use the name the room of the Last Supper, mainly because so many things happened there. The Last Supper was only one of so many, but the Last Supper is important because we are celebrating. We are doing it every day in any church. Doesn't matter if you're Catholic, Protestant, Christian, whatever you call it, it's there. In Passover, or a day before, according to some, Jesus said, "This is my bread. Eat that bread, drink that wine. This is my body. This is my blood." then in that case, are we entering into the original room? We don't know. But that is true to everything, even to the tomb of King David. But if so many people mention that place, why not? You must understand that the Church of Syria, the Assyrian church, they have their own room of the Last Supper in a different place, in the old city of Jerusalem. Then we do have two options. There is a small group, but it's usually noisy there. Then let me see what's happening. Ooh, renovation in process. Of course, they need to renovate it. Oh, and the room is out. That is where I wanted to go. There is a replica of the tomb of King David, and it's usually open on Shavuot. Then tomorrow, it might be open, but I won't be able to enter with a camera tomorrow because it's going to be a holiday for the Jews. I will try to do that at the Pentecost time. Then, in that case, the room of the Last Supper is where every day the priests are giving us the Eucharist. Then, in that case, the first place that it's actually happened was here in Jerusalem, and by whom? By Jesus himself. Then, in that case, you can understand why, for me, that room is such an important place. Where was the table? There was no table. People used to sit on the floor. Then, in that case, I just want to go in. I just want to go in. Oh, I really want to go in. Then, in that case, people used to sit on the floor. Pentecost. Think about, I think something like 120 members, believers. Some of them are, I know that Mary was there, the 12 were there without the Judas, of course, and holy fire went down, and people started to talk in different languages. The message was to spread Christianity all over. And it's happened 7 weeks after Easter, after Passover, exactly like Shavuot. In Shavuot, one of the meaning of Shavuot is the 10 Commandments. Moses gave the Jews at Sinai the 10 Commandments. Then they actually, from that moment, they were converted into Judaism in a way. They started their way as real Jews with the law of God, with the law of Moses. Then in that case, although another part of it, the meaning of Shavuot, is harvest. It's an agriculture holiday. It's the end of the harvest of the wheat, the bread. There is a kind of a connection between bread, eat that bread, and that room. At Pentecost, let's start with that. The tomb of King David is beneath us. This is the upper room, another name of the room, the Last Supper. The Muslims at the 15th century took those two stories to themselves and they turned it into a mosque. And what you can see here is the mihrab. That's the way to Mecca, and you know that the Muslims are praying through to Mecca. You can see the Muslims' windows here and the other side. And until 1948, it used to be mosque. Down there, the tomb of King David, they turned it into a mosque as well. Above us, there's a minaret. And in that room, they built a replica of King David tomb. And then in that case, at Shavuot, they opened the door, the Muslims opened the door, and the Jews could pray next to the replica. And in Pentecost, the same thing. They open the door and they actually pray through Mecca. תודה, תודה. Thank you. כן, כן. תודה. תודה. They gave me permission, then this is, wow. This is the replica of the tomb of King David. The tomb is just beneath us. And we are going there. For Pentecost, this is the Holy Spirit. You can see how it looks like. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Betty, thank you, Betty. You know, it's always you. You are opening the door for us. Wow. Again, the Muslims use it as a mihrab. That's the way to Mecca. This is East, Mecca, South. I knocked my head. Oh, I can see the birds around me. Who's actually renovating that room? Israel. Israel is, the tomb of King David today, it's a mosque, it's a synagogue, and the room of the Last Supper doesn't belong to the Christians, but they have, I think, 7 days a year, and Pentecost is one of them. I do have so many Pentecost videos of in that room, the Pentecost ceremony. Just write Pentecost and my name, and you will find it. Remember those stairs, because we're going to reach the stairs. If you will walk through there, we will reach that tomb, the room of the tomb. He gave me permission. This is a lovely tree that we got from the Expo at around 2000. You can see the branch, which is Judaism, and the new the trunk is the Judaism, and the new branches are the new Christians. It's like if you will cut Judaism, you will die too. Ow! And that is my Pentecost, room, Last Supper, the Last Supper symbol. You can see the mother who couldn't feed her own chicks, then she decided to give their own chicks, her own flesh. Pa-pam! Jesus story. Now let's go to King David, and what's connection to Pentecost and King David and Shavuot to King David. Pentecost is the room of the Last Supper, according to the book of Acts, was very close to the tomb of King David. Here it is. But according to the Jewish tradition, King David was born and died at Shavuot. Then in that case, here they're celebrating King David Yortzad, King David feast on Shavuot, but sadly because it's kind of Shabbat, we cannot pray. I cannot take a video of it, but now, because it's like few hours before Shavuot, I can. They're gonna be here like 1 million people. It's such a beautiful place to visit. The tomb itself is divided into two. Women part, men part. Of course, I will go to the men part. You can see the part of the book of Psalm that we believe that was written by King David. That part is a synagogue. The other part is the tomb itself. Might be very crowded. I will be quiet. Betty, I touched your cross with my hand at the tomb, but I couldn't take the cross out. I'm sure that some of them might, I don't know, crucify me, stone me. Remember the stairs that we saw upstairs at the room of the Last Supper? That's the end of it. And this is the man department. And if she will take a picture, I will be happy. And this is the women entrance. And that is the connection to everything. And now we know why there is a huge connection between Shavuot, Pentecost, and King David himself. Guys, thank you very much. Now, I couldn't say it inside, but there is a new tradition about the tomb of King David location. That is the location from the 10th century AD. It's like 2,000 years after he died, and it's a kind of 2,000 years, but it's a new tradition. But according to the new scholar, it might be, again, it might be the place that King Herod built, see Herodian stones, to memorize the place that King David brought the 10 Commandments, Book of Samuel 2. And that was kind of a small temple to the 10 Commandments, to the Ark of the Covenant. And I will prepare a video about that. I know that it sounds crazy. I know that it sounds different, but this is, I'm talking about new researchers, and I love new researchers, and I love theory that actually destroyed other places, theories, because we are not sure where. Then in that case, some of the Jews moved to a different location. I'm going to take you to see where you might see some Jews praying. And according to them, it's next to the real tomb of King David. On the way, if you want your own cross, your own Bible, then look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him. He is the one who actually takes care of everything here. He is the one that if I need some help, I'm calling him. Not only if something happens. For example, can I take a picture on Shabbat? Or everything that I can, he knows everything. Then, if you want to have your own cross, no problem at all. There is a text attached to that video. Just click on it, and you will see a link of Buy Me a Coffee, and you can buy yourself one of the holiest crosses, Bible, mezuzahs, and I will buy it for you. I will bless it in one of the places in Jerusalem, like I'm blessing the cross of Patty now. I will upload the video into YouTube, and of course Betty will get her own cross. She owns it. It's not mine, but it will be full with energy. And this is the difference between the crosses that you can buy and the cross that I can buy for you. And by that, you can help me a lot, mainly because there's not a lot of tourists now. You can see those 3 Jews. Then according to them, it's the real site of the tomb of King David, somewhere here. Remember that ark was put in there by King David, and his tomb is somewhere here. There's a beautiful theory about it, and there's connection to that place and to other places. What is nice to see here, that we are talking with three black Jews. Oh, like it's not allowed. Of course it's allowed. And let me show you something. Yeah, we can go through the basket. There's a lady that playing the guitar, and a religious woman. I asked her if she can actually talk about it. You can see that they are lighting candles here. No, but let me ask them. Then in that case, according to the lovely talk with those three people, this area where she is praying is the tomb of King David, or might be the tomb of King David, because it's outside the walls. There are a lot of question marks here, and right there is the tomb of the kings of Judea. For example, Rehoboam, Solomon, King Solomon. It's kind of a surprise video, isn't it? True or not, it doesn't matter, because that's how traditions actually start. They say that the tomb of King David is only from the Middle Ages time. In a way, they are right. The tradition started from the Middle Ages time, and I've been there only twice in my lifetime. It belongs to the Greek Orthodox Church, and I'm sure that the atoms there. I'm sure that the Jews are aiming. Not just the Orthodox people are aiming to that place, and that they will be happy to buy it from the Greek Orthodox Church. Now, guys, that was totally a lovely video. I loved the result of it. I will prepare a video about the structure itself, who built and what. And you can see David, King David, Israel, חי וקיים. דוד מלך ישראל, חי וקיים. David, the king of Israel, is alive and exists, something like that. Then you saw another option for the tomb of King David, and I think it's a lovely video, isn't it? I need your comments. I want you to understand what you think about the new theory. Then what can I say? Happy Pentecost, happy Shavuot, and let's enjoy those days, and let's celebrate it. Bye bye.